Hey, it's A Humble Collector here, and today's video we're taking a look at the 2-pound death card of Paul Michael Pesold. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. So right from the top we have a photo of Paul Michael there, and then moving to the lower part of the card. In pious memory of Paul Michael Pesold, an Oberkanonier, 8th grade high school graduate of the Eichstätt Episcopal Seminary for Boys. Now, the Episcopal Seminaries for Boys were essentially boarding schools for Catholic boys who wished to become priests. So essentially this was a specialized school. You know, Paul obviously had some interest in becoming a priest, and as such, attended this boarding school in preparation for that. There were 3 of these in Eichstätt, and all of these were dissolved between 1980 and 1991. Which one in particular Paul went to, I'm not 100% sure. He was born on August 20th, 1920 in Königstein, and in 1934 he began studying to become a priest. On December 3rd, 1940, he was called to arms, and on the morning of June 22nd, 1941, he joined a motorized Gebirgs Artillery Regiment for the campaign in the East. On September 13th, he gave up his young life as a result of a serious chest injury. So we have some really solid information about Paul here. I wish that more death cards had that level of detail. So right off the bat, we know that Paul, from a very young age, wanted to become a priest. He went to the specialized boarding school to train to become a priest. He entered the seminary in 1934, and in 1940, he ended up being drafted, basically, to the German army. Now, it's interesting that it says he joined his unit on June 22nd, 1941, because June 22nd, of course, is the beginning of Operation Barbarossa, which was the German invasion of the Soviet Union. So apparently Paul here joined his unit and then immediately was thrown into the largest land invasion in human history, which must have been quite shocking for him. And unfortunately, I couldn't find any casualty records for him, so I can't tell you specifically what unit he was in. I did find a hit from him on Volksbund. He was killed at Berislawl and is most likely buried in the Sevastopol Gottschalk military cemetery. Now, I did do a little bit of digging online. I did find one reference that the 4th Gebirgs Division had crossed the Dnieper at Berislawl on September 14th, which lines up with around the time of Paul's death. So if he were attached to the 4th Gebirgs Division, he was most likely a member of the 94th Gebirgs Artillery Regiment. However, without his casualty card, I cannot say with 100% certainty. So it seems to imply he was probably part of the 4th Gebirgs Division. If anybody has better information, I'd love to hear it. But yeah, nothing too certain there, unfortunately. Moving lower on the card here. For his bravery, he was awarded the Iron Cross 2nd Class and the Wound Badge in silver. He's buried in the Hero Cemetery in Berislawl on the southern reaches of the Dnieper. He lives on in the hearts of his parents, siblings, and relatives, his home priest and his home parish, his superiors and fellow students. He lives on in God forever. And there is no text on the back of the card there. So yeah, overall, really fascinating card. Lots of really good information here. I just wish that we had a casualty record that we could reference just to fully fill out the story. But still, lots of really good information. This is a really excellent card. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below. Love hearing from you. Thank you all for watching. Happy collecting. And I will see you all again very soon.